Previously on The Plot Thickens.
Ever since Professor Miller had his accident, who's going to teach the class now?
What happened to Professor Miller?
The email went out.
He tried to get off of the bus during his commute while it was driving.
There's something
I didn't
else.
realize it that bad, but
Yeah.
I keep refreshing the class on easel. Wait. Travis,
Yeah?
does your dad's name start with a T too?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, T2,
Yeah.
Judgment Day.
Your dad's name is T2, Judgment Day?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cuddy. Yeah.
It's just, I refreshed it, and it says the professor is T. Cuddy.
Okay. Well, that's different then, because my dad's name's T2. Maybe he's going by T for short. I don't know.
Have you, filled out any, forms that you didn't understand lately, Travis?
Yeah, there was this thing that was like Nepo something and a conflict of an interesting thing. And yeah, I signed it. I put my John Hancock on it. Why do you ask?
Did you apply for a professorship without realizing it, Travis?
I mean, hard to answer that the way you phrased it.
I think you're teaching the class now, Travis.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to The Plot Thickens. This is our long-form, serialized, improvised podcast that is in alternation with our regular formats. This time around, we're telling a story about a creative writing group. Last time we found out there was some big news, and so we're going to find out this time what happened next. What did that bring about? So let's go ahead and get into it. It's time for The Plot Thickens. Wow. I mean, anything's possible, but that was a lot harder than I was expecting. I still think that we can succeed. This is not the end, but wow, boy, the pushback, you know?
Yeah, wow. PT money. That was something else. They were really mad.
Like, I really appreciate you guys standing up for me and everything.
Yeah.
But that's a lot of people walking out, you know. I did not expect that. You know, I've had a bunch of jobs already, 12 other jobs before this, and not one of them has had the reaction of like this, you know. It's just puzzling, you know.
Yeah.
Travis, I just feel like not that I'm siding with them or anything, but I feel like that old adage, write what you know, is for professions and hobbies and things like that, and not chemical burns.
Well, then why is it a saying if it's not universally true?
That's a good question. That's a hella good question, bro. That's why he's a professor.
I think it's meant to be within reason. So when Bruce had his story about, the send up of Phantom of the Opera, I just feel like,
and I tested his expertise.
Yeah. By tossing a vial of acid at his face.
It was literally the same example. If he's writing about it, shouldn't he know how to deal with it?
He's got a point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I'm a nice guy, but when you have a vial of acid and the situation comes up, you got to take it.
Yeah. Speaking of, why did you have a vial of acid?
I spent the night in the chemistry wing. I was afraid of the curse. I didn't want to take the bus home and risk the whole trip coming back. Not after what happened to Professor Miller.
That's true. You got to look out for number one. You got to look out for number one out there.
Yeah, I was looking out for number one. And I was afraid that number one was going to get me.
So now that you're technically going to court and you're technically been served a warrant, what does that mean for your professorhood? Now that you are technically a felon.
Well, I mean, I know this guy who's technically a lawyer, and I think that it's probably a shoo-in for the case. So I'm gonna get him to represent me, and I'm gonna make sure that all the formatting is right, so the judge doesn't send me to jail. And I'm hoping that everything will be fine by Thursday.
Yeah, and I mean, also this is a community college, so I think technically they don't care.
I did bring it up to one of the admin in the office, and they said that technically I'm adjunct and don't actually, have any rights as far as employment. So there's a lot of technicalities going around, and I'm sure it'll all sort out. I believe in that,
Technically.
Yeah. Thank you, Chad.
Yeah.
All right.
Ah! God, you did that again.
He's fine.
Bruce is fine.
Bruce is fine. Travis,
Huh?
what you threw at him was hydrogen peroxide.
Yeah, a deadly poisonous acid.
And he had cuts on his face
He was
from cross-country running.
Yeah. Did you see that was his innards boiling out.
Technically, you cleaned out a lot of wounds.
Okay.
So
what about my court date?
You're like
you
a
still
hero.
threw a chemical compound on someone.
You're like Batman.
I'm barely 19. I don't know how far this goes, okay?
I know.
I'm
it's
just
crazy.
saying.
I think that everyone should have more tolerance for me, since you and I are the same age and I'm the youngest adjunct professor this college has ever had. There's bound to be some growing pains.
And acid
is my
pains. Don't forget about
13th
acid
job.
pains.
What'd you say, Chad?
Don't forget about acid pains. There's going to be those too.
Yes. Deadly poison acid.
Yeah. From PT Money.
Okay, so the assault. Okay, it's still assault. I get it. Okay.
What's your prison
This has just
tattoo
been a
going to be?
whirlwind.
Oh. What's your prison tattoo going to be? Is it going to be the spider? Because if you go to prison, I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying if you do.
It depends. You've been in prison. Maybe you can answer this for me. In prison, is it actually possible to get like full color tattoos, or all prison tats just the monochromatic?
I mean, prison technology's come a long way, bro.
That's true. That's true. Prisons have been around for long enough.
You ever heard of 3D printers?
Oh gosh, yeah.
It's like that, but for tattoos.
Okay. So I'd lie in a bed.
Yeah. Whoa, toilet.
I'd lie inside a toilet.
Yeah.
And then material would be deposited on top of me.
Into? It's more accurate.
Oh, this is taking a turn. But I'm open to new experiences,
That's good.
I'm going to get a prison tattoo. I think I'm going to have to get a portrait of my favorite author, J.D. Salinger.
J.D. Salinger is your favorite author?
He was the only one I could think of. So right now, yeah. No? Okay, I'm reading the room here.
Just seems like a weird face to get tattooed on yourself.
I don't even know what he looks like.
So someone could just tattoo any face, and you'd have to say, "This is J.D. Salinger." They could tattoo a salamander on you.
J.D. Salamander, yeah.
J.D. Salamander
And associates.
Yeah.
LLC.
.biz.
Trademark.
Esquire.
Oh, lawyerly.
Is that what that means?
I think
I
so.
thought it meant you were at 4 equal sides.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, no, maybe that's Esquire, and lawyers are like equilateral.
Those are never equilateral in my experience, bro.
Yeah. Well, give me some feedback. Aside from the acid incident, how was my first go?
That was great. Really moving. I thought your short story about traffic lights was... It cut to the quick at me, man.
Oh, thank you. Did you get the symbolism about the red and the yellow and the green, meaning to stop, slow down, or go?
That was way over my head.
Hashtag whoosh.
I mean, it was really good. I mean, you even made Whitney almost, show emotion.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't like to drop the mask.
I added the bit about the vampire for you, Whitney.
That's fucking adorable.
I appreciate it. I do think that was a little bit of pandering in the story, though.
Okay.
Do you think Bruce could be part vampire? Like, why would he be running in the woods
Wouldn't that be a werewolf?
fast
The
enough?
natural counterpoint and enemy to the vampire? Second
Yeah,
only to
but,
the Frankenstein?
Vampires are allowed to run too. I'm just like, how did he get all those scratches on his face in the woods?
Wow.
Werewolf.
That could be the basis for a mystery story.
Whoa.
I like that. Whitney, you're taking real life and farming it for inspiration. Art can imitate life.
I'm going to write about what I know, and I don't know much about Bruce running in that woods, but I'm going to figure it out.
That's great. That's great.
That's fantastic. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, you're making me feel good about my decision to pass you regardless. Thank you. That's real friendship.
I thought we weren't supposed to be your friends because you're our teacher now.
Well, no, I didn't say that. I said that I won't give anyone special treatment.
Okay,
But
but
you're
you
still my
literally
friend.
just said you're going to pass Whitney no matter what.
Yeah, I was there for that.
Yeah, I know. As a
So are
friend.
you doing that for... Well, so you are treating her different then.
No, because she's my friend. I'm treating her the same as I would before.
Oh,
And Norm, you're going to pass.
thanks.
Yeah, we're going to get you an editor. We're going to get you published for sure because you're my friend and that's what I would have done for you regardless. It's not special treatment.
I don't know, man. That's pretty Delafine.
I don't know. I mean, is Bruce going to pass no matter what?
Fuck Bruce.
I don't really know him.
You threw acid in his face, man.
This is the first I'd ever interacted with him. They say first impressions are important. And the first thing he does is bluff about chemical burns in relation to the Phantom of the Opera.
I don't think he intended it as a bluff. I think it was just creative writing.
This is creative writing 101, right?
Yes. Norm. I can't believe you just said just creative writing. Norm, if I'm going to pass you, you got to treat it seriously. It's not just creative writing.
I mean, I do treat it seriously.
Don't be so scantapulary.
Thank you, Chad.
Yeah.
Great word.
Yeah, it is. Thank you.
Very poetic of you.
Because I'm the poet laureate, bro.
Is that a word that is in the dictionary, or did you make that one up too?
I made that one up too, because I'm the poet laureate. I got to make up words.
He's innovating. He's pushing the art.
What word did you make that up for to rhyme with?
Well, I figured if I only make up words to rhyme with, I'm only going to make up words to rhyme with, and that's not good enough, yo. I need to start making up all kinds of words, so then I can rhyme with those with other words. So I'm just making up words to rhyme with,
Absolutely. So you made up that. What was the word again?
Yeah, scantabulary.
It's contabulary.
Yeah.
It's evocative.
Yeah. Didn't it make you feel all down in your giblies? Yeah.
It's making me get a lot of like Lewis Carroll vibes. All these
I don't like singing.
Yeah.
word fabrications.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Who?
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Lewis Carroll.
Yeah. Is that a Christmas tradition? What is that?
He wrote Alice in Wonderland,
The movie?
Jabberwocky,
The Vorpal
book,
Sword.
'Twas Brillig and the Slithy Toves.
I want a Snickers for some reason.
Did-
Hold on.
Gyre and Gimbal and the Wabe. All Mimsy were the Borgos and the
And there was a
Malmrops,
slimy toad?
Grabe.
Yeah.
I don't know any of that.
You don't know any.
Norm, at this point, are we really that surprised?
I guess it's just I keep wanting to believe certain things.
And isn't that a metaphor for life?
You
Wow.
should write that down. You should write that down.
Write it down, Norm. That's deep.
Is this going to be on the
Writing
test?
it.
Deep.
I'm writing it down. There's tests now?
Are there?
You said. Well, you
According
sent
to
out the email.
syllabus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
The emailed
okay.
syllabus.
Yeah, I pretty much copy pasted Professor Miller's, and I didn't remember seeing tests.
Yeah, there's a midterm in 3 weeks.
Dude.
Yeah.
2 weeks, I
gonna
guess.
have to
Oh, you know what you
study.
did? This
Those
is
balls.
this syllabus you copied. This is from Professor Patricia Miller, the calculus professor.
Okay. What does that mean?
Am I going to have to
I
triangulate?
guess it means that we're
Shit.
learning integrals in 2 weeks.
Okay, I'm going to have to shut down my office hours. I think I got to study for that. Got a lot of Googling to do.
Do we have to write poems in numbers? Oh, we get to write poems in numbers now. I want to be the poet laureate squared, bro.
Do cubed, it's better.
I don't know what that is.
I heard
Okay.
it's better.
You're right. I trust you implicitly.
See, you're going to pass. Oh, man. I just wish all the
Thank
other
you.
students would appreciate, as much as I do, like the camaraderie that we have and just know that that's genuine,
Yeah. I mean, our camaraderie is a great thing. And I think that you could really easily cultivate that with the rest of the class if you weren't, throwing vials of acid in people's faces.
Hydrogen peroxide.
Was it an acid or a base, though, is the question.
Space.
So, technically innocent of all charges.
Chad,
Yeah.
Chad, get a pencil.
For what?
I threw a base in his face.
Holy shit, dude. Starting off with the AA rhyme. I love it.
Wow.
I threw a bass.
I-
in his
look,
bass. Got it.
I made eye contact with Barney 3 times. I gave him 3 as he was doing his squats. What else am I supposed to do to connect with people?
You can do that screaming thing
You
you
could-
do. Sorry. No, you're right.
You could
Whitney's
always
right.
try and do that thing in Dead Poet Society where
Where they get on the desk.
no, he's gotta tell us really passionate poetry before we get on the desks. We get on
Oh,
the
fuck.
desks. He doesn't get on the desks.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I got vertigo. I don't know if I could get
You
on
want
a
to sit down
desk.
for a sec, Chad?
It was just the
Come
thought
on,
of
man.
being on a desk makes me okay. Yeah.
Take a load off. Sit under the tree with me.
All right.
So,
This dirt is wet.
the Dying Poems Society, is that Lewis Carroll?
It's
It's the Dead Poet Society, and that's Robin Williams.
Okay. Didn't know he was an author. Very interesting. I loved him as the genie.
yeah, he's really good in that.
It's
It was
really
top tier.
funny. And actually, he made up a lot of that too. It wasn't even on the script.
Mm.
It doesn't get more creative than that.
Who needs writers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we do because we're all writers, so
Mm.
we need us technically.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually a good way of thinking of things, Chad.
Thanks, bro.
We need us.
We does need us.
Yeah.
I think it should be we do need us.
That too. You think outside the
we're-
box, Normie?
Like we're getting married.
That's very inside the box. What I just did is very inside a box.
I need to know if Bruce was running from someone or something, or running towards something.
Oh,
And isn't it a little bit of both?
yes.
Thank you. That was a question. That might be on the test.
Fuck. I forgot what the question was.
But you got it right, so it doesn't matter.
All right, I'm just going to put yes for everything. Yes to everything. That's the Chad way.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, I gotta regroup for our next sesh.
Yes, you do.
So I'm gonna try to take your feedback and connect more with people. I'm gonna try to avoid assault and battery. My lawyer friend is gonna get me out of this stuff with the bass in the face. I'm pretty sure that that's gonna get dismissed. Oh gosh, what else should I do? Like, do you think it was okay to start the class in the pitch black?
No. Absolutely not. Not after you threw hydrogen peroxide on someone.
No, and I mean, especially, since Whitney did just break up with her vampire boyfriend.
Very sad. Very sad. My heart bleeds for you, yo.
And
It's
so,
fine.
you created a space where,
Not like in food.
he could, come cause trouble.
Yeah.
I see. By making it pitch black, I was inviting him in.
Everybody knows you don't invite vampires unless... Wait. Hold on. Yeah, right. Unless you're
Okay.
a werewolf. Shit, hold on.
If I hang garlic, could I start in pitch black?
Just don't start in pitch black. Like, why do you need to start in the pitch of darkness? Why do you need to envelope us in the cold embrace of the void before you
I read an article.
That was really good, Whitney.
online
That was really fucking
about a
good. You write that shit
restaurant.
down.
Huh?
I said Whitney's really good. She should write that shit down.
Okay.
It just
yeah.
moved me on my inside
Right.
parts. Sorry, I got carried away in the moment, bro.
No, that's good. I think it's worthwhile to remind each other to write things down. That's the whole point of the class. I appreciate you reinforcing that messaging, Chad.
Hella.
Yeah. I was just going to say, I read an article online about a restaurant where everything's dark and so you taste better. And I thought, I'm a little self-conscious about teaching the class, to be honest, TBH. And I wanted to try to make it so that, my taste in literature would be better. And I thought, it works for food. It should work for books. So I don't know. Did you see me having better taste this time than before? Guys, don't be
guess-
afraid. We're friends. Be honest with me.
Absolutely not.
Thank you, Whitney. What was the question?
Did the darkness give you better taste in literature?
Right. And you said yes.
I said no.
Okay. All right, fine. We'll scratch that. We'll start with the lights fully on.
I'm just not clear still on how people were supposed to read books in the pitch black.
What do you mean?
It was so dark. It's so dark no one can see. How are they going to read?
Oh, okay. Well, I kind of thought that people would maybe have some of it memorized, maybe, or maybe they could recite their own stuff, or
It was
honestly, the whole acid incident just kind of spoiled everything. I had a plan, I think.
Hydrogen peroxide.
we know what the fuck it was, Whitney. God.
Just
Hey, come
wanna
on.
Make sure we all are on the same place here. That it was not an actual acid to the face. Acid was not flung at someone. It was hydrogen peroxide.
Yeah. Yeah. What? Yeah.
Yeah. God, Whitney's so smart. It kills me sometimes. Maybe
Yeah?
literally. I don't know. I think maybe sometimes I die. Every time Whitney is too smart for me. Yeah.
You seem preoccupied with death, Chad. You were worried about your work killing people, and now you're talking
Yeah.
about Whitney's
Yeah.
intelligence maybe killing you.
Yeah. Because that's what death is. death is the last story, right? Right.
Yeah, I
No,
guess.
that's not a question. I changed my mind. Right. Death is the last story. So if you die, then what? Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's like a paradox.
Fuck yeah.
If death is the last story and then you die, then what?
Then nothing. That was the last story.
Yeah. So if you die, then you fail the class.
No.
No shit.
No one's failing the class. Not while I'm in charge.
Bro, you mean I can die and get an A?
Yeah. Yeah. Anything's possible. A posthumous A for Chad Reynolds, my friend, who
Well,
finally took the class.
I'm not dead yet.
Oh, good point.
I dance, I can
So
sing.
there's no society for Chad yet. The Chadtility is yet to be discovered.
cromulent, bro.
Whoa. Wow. Nice. Nice word. I love where this is all going. You guys are giving me just the stone face. It's infuriating. I'm trying so hard. These roots are poking into my butt. It's uncomfortable.
Yeah, I feel like we could start meeting in the classroom now instead of under this tree. Who told you you had to be under the tree?
I thought it would be like symbolic. Like on my journey of being a professor. All the greats who figured out life sat under trees.
Who are the greats to you?
The Buddha,
Other
He's
than
pretty smart.
Led Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin for sure. Early days. Like early 70s Zepp. Jesus Christ.
Guy's a superstar.
He hung under a tree.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure there were some other, like Newton, Isaac Newton.
Right.
He was he had it figured out. Bono, for sure. He took up the torch from Zeppelin. Do you want more examples?
I'm good. I'm good on examples.
Okay, then I'll stop. Thank you. Let's blank slate it.
Tabula rasa. Yeah.
I'm gonna get through this legal trouble. We're gonna leave that behind. I don't think Barney's ever coming back.
Fuck Barney.
Why were Bruce's hands just still so perfect?
You're right. Because it wasn't an acid. You taught me that.
What did I say? Whitney's fucking smart. What
Not
was
an
it?
acid, so it doesn't burn his hands.
That's what I said. I mean, no, I was, yeah.
He didn't have any cuts on his hands. So if he's running. I'm not sure how people run, but I'm pretty sure they like move their hands
Like the
up
T2000.
near their
yeah.
face.
That's
Yeah.
pretty
He
close.
didn't have
Whitney.
any
That's-
cuts on his hands, right?
Maybe he keeps his hands in his pockets when he runs. Maybe he's a real chill jogger type.
Is that why you do that on the way to class? PT money?
I'm chill. Yeah, I walk with my hands in my pockets.
It's the
I get
cross
other people
pockets
to open doors
that
for
gets
me. Yeah, I cross the pockets because I'm counterculture. And it's a lesson in reliance. You know, we all rely on each other.
Whoa.
That's a great idea. I'm going to assign that as homework.
Hell yeah.
Everyone has to walk around with their hands in opposite pockets so that other people have to open doors for you and we learn to get along.
Do they have to be my pockets?
I mean, those would probably be the most convenient, but whatever works.
All right. Hella.
Maybe he was wearing gloves.
Yeah, maybe Whitney, maybe. Bing.
Norman is like, you can see in his face. He's just like going through like, how do I just get out of this class? But like,
Oh,
I love long-suffering Norman. I'm having so much fun.
oh.
That was. You don't know. Yes, that whole. That fucking got me, dude.
Oh.
Oh.
Man, the relationships have certainly shifted since Travis was foisted into power.
Yes, very much.
That's what I call a good plot thickening.
Mm-hmm.
Like a roux at this point.
Thanks for listening, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that. We'll see you next week for some regular Wasting All the Time. Until then, I've been Dave.
I've been John.
I have been Cody.
and I've been Jess.
And we thickened all those plots. Bon voyage.
Butts.
Bye.
Good night, folks.
Congratulations, you've made it to the end of another episode of Wasting All the Time, a podcast. If you enjoyed this show, then please consider subscribing on Apple Podcasts or Stitcher, or follow us on Spotify. If you really enjoyed the show, then head on over to patreon.com/timewastepod and become a supporter of our time-wasting efforts. Now, that was a lot of things I just threw at you, so if you forget all that, just head on over to wastingallthetime.com, and there we have all the answers.
Yeah,